afternoon to all of you. You are all here. Have you written the answers of yesterday? All of you? If you have not completed, complete it and send it to me immediately, today itself. So, the last question is, fourth question one I had given to you. What did she do? Jaya. What's the name of that girl? Jaya. Think of a one word answer. Anybody have? Anybody has that one? Have you written that? Rag picker. Rag picker. She is, what work? She was doing rag picking. Rag pickers. So they are known as rag pickers. That is waste cloth. Waste things they are collecting. So one word is rag picker. Okay. Then the third one, page number 13. Okay, I am going to read it. First, there is a row of huts near some dirty puddles. Outside one of the huts, Jaya dumps her sack. Grateful to his friend, Velu thinks of the days ahead. Yes, so Velu is thinking of so many things. Already some days are over. So he came out from his house without, informing the parents and relatives like that. So now he has to lead a different life. And now he is so in Chennai. There is a row of huts near some dirty puddles. So now he reached a very dirty place. Outside one of the huts, and Jaya, then the girl, the stranger girl, she is dumping her sack. Her job is collecting all the waste materials. But he cannot go away because he is not going to get anybody to help him. That is why he has to depend upon that girl. That is his condition. Okay. And now I am continuing. Jaya and Velu walked along the roads for half an hour until they came to a bridge across a dirty trickle of water. We are in triplicate. Now see, that is Buckingham Canal, said Jaya. So both of them walked and walked through the roads for half an hour without even the chappals, nothing like that. Finally they came to a bridge across the dirty trickle of water. Yes, that water itself is really, what I can say, that very, very dangerous. Because completely polluted water. Okay, across a dirty, small kind of this one stream, there is a small bridge, and that water inside that this one stream is completely dirty. Infectious something. Infection will be, if anybody is touching that drop of water, immediately they will get the infection. So we are in triplicate. That place is known as triplicate. See, that is Buckingham Canal. So this girl is saying that the name of the canal is Buckingham. But that is the dirtiest place. Velu stared, Velu wondered, staring. Staring means not looking properly, staring. Velu did not know anything about that one. This was a canal near some puddles of water. Was a row of the strangest huts he had ever seen. Yes. Velu staring. So this is a canal. Canal is not like this. This is the first time he is watching this type of this situation. So he is asking, you told me that this is a Buckingham Canal. Is it a canal? Some puddles of water was a row of the strangest huts. Even inside the water area, there are so many huts. Very strangest huts are there. They were built out of all sorts of things, and very near to the water area there are so many small huts there, and those huts were made up of different kinds of materials. Some of them are really covered with metal sheets. They are built up metal sheets. Some of are with the tire. The huts are made up of tire of the vehicles. Some of them are bricks, okay, and some of them are wood and some of them are plastic. So this is the first time when you got the chance to see these kind of houses. Not houses, huts. Very dirtiest place. Polluted place. Yes, they stood crookedly and looked as if they would fall any moment. So they are standing there with very difficulty. They are not straight. These are not straight. And they are looking at each other as if they would fall any moment. Sometimes they may fall at any moment if the position of the legs are quite going away from the correct position. Immediately they will fall down in the canal. That is the situation. You can see. Is this where you live? So he is asking. Velu is asking. Is this where you live? Is this place where you are living? Where is your house? Where are you living? Yes. These houses are strange. So he is saying that these houses are strange. I am coming from a village. There we have good houses, not very sophisticated houses, but good houses. Yes. In our village, the houses are made of mud and palm leaves. But I am coming from a village, but still we are making of the houses with mud and palm leaves. Okay, thatched houses. So we are not using the tiles, we are not using the metal sheet, we are not using this wood, we are not using the plastic. These ones are quite different from the houses where he was living in the village. Yes. Jaya went around to one of the huts and dumped her sack outside. Jaya went inside of one hut. There are so many huts. She went inside one hut, and she put her sack outside the hut. Then she picked up empty one. Then she took another empty sack. Let us go. Then she told Velu, okay, we can go. She turned to Velu and gave him a shout. Yes, she pushed him. Otherwise, Velu was simply standing like that, blinking. At least help me now. Here, wear these and come with me. So at least you help me now. You have to help me. Here, wear these things you have to wear and you come with me. Otherwise, you cannot stay here. She threw him. What are the things she gave him? She threw him a pair of old shoes. You can see the condition of the shoe. Very, very old. Without any lace. He has to wear the shoes. But there is no lace. And pushed a sack and a stick. And he gave a sack and he gave a stick also to Velu's hand. Velu was confused. He did not know for what purpose she is giving a stick. She is giving a pair of shoes, and also one sack. What's the name? He was confused. He doesn't have any right answer. Why he is thinking like that? What work did she want him to do with these things? So she is thinking, okay, he is thinking, what kind of work she wanted me to do? I do not know. The only work he had ever done was on the landowner's farm. He knew only farm work because he used to go with his father to do the farm work. That only he knows. Weeding and taking cows. Weeding means removing the grass in the field and taking cows out to graze, and also take the cows for grazing. These two things only he knows. These two kind of activities only Velu knows in his homeland. That is, he used to go with his father to graze these cows, or for grazing and also for weeding. Are there any farms in the city? He asked Jaya. He is asking Jaya, so do you have any farm in the city? Then after hearing the word farm, she laughed and thumped her stick on the ground. Immediately what happened? She thumped, yes. After hearing the word, immediately she thumped her stick on the ground. Thumping, she's just making like that, touching on the ground. Farms, there are no farmers here. We are all rag pickers. So she is saying that here we don't have any farmers. We are all rag pickers. 30 minutes? No. There are no farmers here. We are rag pickers. We are known as rag pickers. We are taking all the waste things and we want to sell it to some people. We are not farmers. Rag pickers, see my sack full of things I collected. You check my sack. What are the things? All the waste things are in my sack. Collected from where must be? From rubbish bins. Where else? From where you got all these things? From these rubbish bins. There are so many bins. That is waste things we are throwing in the waste bin. From there I am taking it and I am putting it on my sack. Where else? You collect rubbish. Velu had never heard of such a thing. Velu, this is the first time he is saying the rubbish. Rubbish means waste. Rubbish. Because we are throwing so many waste things, all the things. Because if, for example, after this COVID, this 19, so what the people are throwing, so many things they were using it before. They are not keeping it in the house. Second-hand things. You collect rubbish. Velu had never heard of such a rubbish. Such a word like that. I block her. It is not any rubbish. Only paper, plastic, glass, such things. We sell it to Jambasar Jagu. Yes. What is that? He is saying that I do not know anything about the rubbish. Yes. So she is saying that it is not any rubbish. Paper, plastic, glass, all these things. That is throw away plastic, throw away glasses, throw away paper. We are collecting it and we are selling it to whom? Jambasar Jagu. Velu was puzzled. Puzzled means, what's the meaning of puzzled? Puzzled. Yes. Perplexed. Okay. He became so perplexed. He did not know what is it. Wondered, puzzled. He cannot give an answer. He had heard of people throwing away rubbish, but why would anyone want to buy rubbish? So he is thinking that always we are not using something, we will throw. But then why people are buying it? Those waste things. Who is Jambasar Jagu? Why is he buying? So he is asking, who is that Jagu? Why he is buying all the waste things? You think he buys it for show? So she is saying that, do you think that he is buying all this for showing? No. He sells these waste things to a factory. He is selling these things to a factory. Come on, I don't have time to waste. I have no time to waste. You come on. Velu did not move. He had not run away and come to this new place to dig through garbage bins. Jaya poked at him with her stick. He had not run away. He hadn't run away and come to this new place to dig through garbage bins. So he had not run away. He is not gone away, but he came to this. He is thinking that he came to this place to dig through garbage bins. Now he came here. Afterwards only he understood he has to take all these waste things, garbage. He has to check all the garbage bins and he has to take those things and he has to put it in a sack and to sell it. Jaya poked at him and with her stick. He poked at him with her stick on his, yes. Look here, you look here. She shouted, you look here. If someone gets there before us, we don't get anything. So people are reaching there. Before the person reach there, we have to reach to his place. Don't just stand there posing. Yes. Don't think that you are somebody very important. No. Big hero. You are not a big hero. I am trying to help you. She is saying that I am trying my best to help you. Who filled your stomach today? Yeah, because your stomach was empty. Who filled your stomach? I am the one. Velu scratched his head. Scratching means, scratching means what we can say is that when sometimes we are scratching on our head. Something is irritating, we will scratch with our nail. So scratch means to mark the place with something pointed. Scratching. Scratch. Yes, you see R-A-T-C-H. Mark the surface. Mark the surface with the something pointed. Yes, yes. Who filled your stomach today? Your stomach was empty. Stomach was crying. So at that time I am the one helped you. Velu scratched his head and sighed. Yes. As he understood, he said, fine. I will do it for now, he thought, until I find it. So he thought that, okay, I have to do. I have to search these things. I have to carry that one in a sack. And I have to sell it to that jaru around because I don't have any work now. I don't have money. So till I get a job, I will do all these things. Is it clear? So there are some questions. You have to write the answers. Can you do? We can discuss. You have to write it and show me tomorrow. What material are the strange huts made out of? The strange huts are made out of what? Metal sheets, tires, bricks, wood and plastic. You can write. You have to write it. Why does Velu find them strange? Because this is the first time Velu is seeing all these things. Because he came from a village. There, the houses are not like that. The houses are all, made of mud and palm leaves. What sort of things did Jaya and children like her collect, and what did they do with those things? They are collecting what? Rubbish things. Paper, plastic, glass, all the waste things. Yes. Is Velu happy or unhappy to find work? Give a reason for your... Yes, he is not happy, he is unhappy, but he wanted to get a better job. So these are the things what you have to do. You have to answer all these questions and read this lesson very well. I am going to give you some more work. Finish? Grows and you have to answer. For the classes I am going to divide into 4 groups because 20 students. So 5 people in one group. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, 4. In each group, 4 people. So 5 groups. And you have to collect. You have to discuss together and you have to make these answers. Is Velu a smart boy? Which instances in the text show that he is or is not? He is a smart boy. Or if you are thinking that he is not a smart boy, you have to write. But you have to write the reason why you are thinking like that. That is very important. So I am giving the time. So tomorrow you have to give the answer that one also. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow this way. Because whenever you get time, you have to sit together and you have to find out the answers. The next one. Do you think Jaya is a brave and sensitive child with a sense of humor? Find instances of her courage, kind nature and humor in the text. There are so many instances we can say that the girl is very brave and at the same time very sensitive child and she has humor. So you have to find out. I am going to give you some time and you have to find out that. What one throws away as waste may be valuable to others. Do you find this sentence meaningful in the context of this story? There are some evidences which will tell you these answers. So this is your duty to find out these answers and you have to complete the answers and you have to give it to me day after tomorrow. Is it possible for you? With your friends and you have to find out this one. Is it possible for you? Or if you have any doubt, you can ask me.